So, dear students of class 8, today I am here once again to help you, to teach you the second lesson from Collins English Grammar, and the name of the lesson is Pronouns. So, at first, we should know what is pronoun. A pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. Let's get started. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate pronouns. These books are mine. The peon delivered the letters himself. These are the trees that mark the beginning of the forest area. I want a large helping of ice cream. Each of you must sign this form. Ours is the largest railway network in the world. Nothing is clear at the moment. Sheila prided herself on her cleanliness. Is this house his? The washing machine restarts by itself in 5 minutes. So we have done the introduction exercise here. Now students, we have to learn different kinds of pronouns. So there are many types of pronouns. At first we have to learn personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are used in place of the names of people and things. A personal pronoun can replace the subject or object in a sentence. So some examples are already mentioned here. You and I can meet her at the restaurant. We can go with him to the book fair. So here students, you can see in the very first example, you, I and her. All these words are what? All these are personal pronouns. In the second statement, you can see we and him. Both the words are personal pronouns. So a chart is already given here. You can see first person, second person, third person, singular pronoun and plural pronoun, subject pronouns. In the object pronouns, you can see singular and plural. So subject pronouns are I is singular subject pronoun, we is plural subject pronoun. You is singular second person subject pronoun, you is plural second person subject pronoun. Third person pronoun is he, she, it. All these words are singular subject pronoun, third person pronoun, and they is plural third person plural pronoun, subject pronoun. Now see here, object pronouns are singular me and plural us. Singular you and plural is also you. Him, her and it is singular objective pronouns, and them is plural object pronoun. Now students, we have to learn the rules related to using personal pronouns. When referring to a collective noun as a single unit, the personal pronoun must be used in the singular number. What did I say? When referring to a collective noun as a single unit. So see here, the army was well trained. It defeated the enemy soundly. So here you can see students, army. What is the army? A collective noun. And here army is used as a single unit. And you can see here it is used. It pronoun it is used here. For what? for army, for the collective noun. And it is what kind of pronoun? It is singular pronoun. Singular pronoun. So, when referring to a collective noun as a single unit, the personal pronoun must be used in the singular number. Now, come to the next point, that is when referring to the units of a collective noun separately, personal pronouns must be used in the plural. The jury could not reach a conclusion even when the judge gave them extra time. So here the collective noun word is jury, but jury is used here separately. So you can see here plural pronoun them. Them is used here for jury. For the collective noun jury, them is used here. Now students, when two nouns of different genders are used, the pronoun used refers to the gender of noun nearest in the sentence. What did I say? When two different genders. So see the example and try to understand. Every man and woman took the seat assigned to her. So last noun is woman. First noun is man. Last noun is woman. Man is masculine gender. Woman is feminine gender. And both are different genders. So last gender, according to the last gender, you can see the pronouns the pronoun her is used here according to the rule. And every man and woman took the seat assigned to her. The last noun is woman, and so the pronoun her is used here. What I mean to say, you can understand it. When pronouns of different persons are used together, the first person, sorry, when pronouns of different persons are used together, the first person pronoun is always placed later. So, different persons, that means first person, second person, or third person. So, when pronouns of different persons are used, so here you can see in the example, you and I must go on a trip together soon. So, what is here? You is what kind of pronoun? Second person pronoun. You is second person pronoun, and I is first person pronoun. So according to the rule, what is the rule given here? The first person pronoun is always placed later, and therefore you can see I is used after you. So you and I must go on a trip together soon. So you is placed here before I, and I is used after you. Now I think you can understand it easily that according to the rule we should use at first a second person pronoun, thereafter we should use first person pronoun. Now uses of pronoun it. The pronoun it is used to denote objects, places, ideas, animals, a child, or the weather. For objects, we can use it. For places, we can use it. For animals, we can use it. For a child or the weather, we can use it. So now some examples are mentioned here. It was a wonderful day to be outdoors. So wonderful day. It was a wonderful day to be outdoors. So it was a wonderful day. So for the day it is used here. The cat was angry and it had not been given food. So it is used here for the little animal cat. The child was happy that it had been taken to the fair. So it is used here for the child. Now, second rule, it can also be used to refer to the noun phrases in a sentence. Like, it was clear to everyone that he was lying. So, what is noun phrase here? That he was lying. He was lying. That he was lying is what? Noun phrase. And it is used here for the noun phrase. Now, third rule is it is also used to emphasize a noun in the sentence. Like it was Ram's enthusiasm that saw us through the project. So it emphasizes enthusiasm. It was Ram's enthusiasm. So it is used here for Ram's enthusiasm. Now students, we have to learn the second types of pronoun, that is known as demonstrative pronouns. So demonstrative pronouns indicate the specific person or thing being talked about in a sentence. They are this, that, these and those. Like this is my car, that is his house. These are his books, those are the certificates for the participants. So demonstrative pronouns indicates the specific person or thing being talked about in a sentence. So it is very easy to remind it, to learn it, this, that, these, those. All these are demonstrative pronouns. Now, possessive pronouns, students, the third pronouns that we are going to learn is possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns show possession or belonging. They are mine, yours, his, hers, ours, yours, and theirs. Like the diorama on the Harappan civilization is mine. The bag with the orange tassels is hers. Which of these pens is yours? So, so possessive pronouns show possession or belongings. It is very easy once again to understand it. Now, next pronouns are known as interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are used to make inquiries or ask questions. They include what, who, which, whose, whoever, and whatever. Many examples are mentioned here, students. What do you want from me? Who drew this portrait? Which came first, the chicken or the egg? There's one seat empty. Whose is it? Whom did you tell about the incident? Whoever would do such a thing? Whatever did he say to make her smile like that? So all these words, what, who, which, whose, whom, whoever, whatever, that help us to create an interrogative sentence, to help us to create a question, are known as interrogative pronouns. Now students, next pronouns are known as distributive pronouns. Distributive are used to refer to each member of a group. Distributive pronouns are used to refer to each member of a group. They are each, either, neither, or everyone. Like each of them is a sports person. Either of you can do the groceries today. Neither of you should go out in the store. Everyone in and everyone is entitled to his or her opinion. Now next pronouns are, students, reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are used when the action of the subject turns back on the subject itself. What did I say? Reflexive pronouns are used when the action of the subject turns back on the subject itself. They are myself, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, oneself, itself, ourselves, and themselves. Many examples are mentioned here also. Once again, the boy painted the window himself. The dog looked at itself in the mirror. I made myself a ball of pasta. Next is known as emphatic pronouns. So, emphatic pronouns are used when the action of subject turns back on the subject itself. They are emphatic pronouns emphasize the nouns. Sorry, emphatic pronouns emphasize the nouns they refer to. They are the same pronouns which are classified as reflexive pronouns, but differ from them in uses. Like the principal himself went to the student's house. The doctor herself performed the difficult surgery. Now, students, last pronoun that is mentioned in your book are relative pronoun. A relative pronoun refers to a noun mentioned before it. They are who, whose, whom, which, and that. The scientist who discovered the cure to this disease was awarded the Nobel Prize. Awarded the Nobel Prize. This is the friend in whose house I am staying. This is the person whom I met at the wedding yesterday. The dog which had hurt its leg was taken to the vet. This is the blazer that I got stitched from the tailor in Sikandrabad. So now, students, we have to do the very first exercise here. Identify the pronouns in these sentences and mention their types. Who is the class monitor this year? So who is interrogative pronoun. The hat in the box is hers. So hers is what kind of pronoun? Hers. Personal pronoun. No, the hat is in the box is hers. This one is possessive pronoun. I am pretty sure that this is his assignment. So I is personal pronoun. I am pretty sure that this is his assignment, or and his is here possessive pronoun. His is possessive pronoun. Now come to the next question, students. Either Sultan or Madeline has been given the task of collecting the books. So either is distributive pronoun. Next, which of these brands are trustworthy? So which is Interrogative pronoun. The soldiers fought amongst themselves. Themselves is what? Themselves. Fight amongst themselves. Here, themselves is reflexive pronoun. Neither George nor Jane had her book in class today. Neither George nor Jane. So distributive pronoun neither and nor. You, he, and I have to discuss the bowling techniques before the match. So he, and I. All these are personal pronoun. The decision to talk to Ravi is all mine. So mine is personal pronoun. No, here mine is possessive pronoun. What is the name of that beautiful flower? What is interrogative pronoun? Now, students, exercise B. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate reflexive or emphatic pronouns. Mention which is reflexive and which is emphatic. Okay. Now, we ourselves must make up our minds about our plan of action. So, we ourselves must make up our minds about our plan of action. So, what is ourself here? Reflexive or emphatic? It's emphatic. We ourselves must make up our mind. It's emphatic pronoun. It's an emphatic pronoun. Next is the principal read out the notice for the elocution contest. Himself or herself. Himself or herself. Here, himself or herself will be what? A reflexive pronoun. We must allow the children to work by themselves. To work by themselves. Here, emphatic pronoun. I will go to the head office with the letter of complaint myself. Emphatic pronoun. The snail saved itself from being caught by the eagle by holding in its shell. The snail saved itself from being caught by the eagle by hiding in its shell. So itself will be mm, reflexive pronoun. Next, the king sacrificed himself to save the lives of the soldiers in battle. So the king sacrificed himself. Emphatic pronoun. The parents of the little boy wanted to meet the class teacher. The parents of the little boy wanted to meet the class teacher themselves. Emphatic pronoun. Aina prepared the banana cinnamon cake all by herself. So it's reflexive pronoun. The dog licked him itself. The dog licked itself clean of the mud. Reflexive pronoun. The medicines uh, don't cost much. The medicines itself don't cost much, but the delivery charges increase the total price. So itself is uh, emphatic pronoun. Now we have to do the next exercise, students, that is rewrite the sentences after correcting the errors. Identify the types of pronouns you use to correct the errors. They decided to arrange a picnic for the children. So we should place here they. They decided to arrange a picnic for the children. I am sure success will be mine. So we should replace here my and it will be mine. I am sure success will be mine. His brother's room is next to himself. His brother's room is next to him. His brother's room is next to him. Next is they sent out invitation to the children to join they sent out invitations to the children to join them. He is going to stand by the decision he made. Him made is strong. You should replace him in and the correct answer will be he made. He is going to stand by the decision he made. Us are celebrating his birthday in April. We are celebrating his birthday in April. Raman and me are best friends. Raman and I are best friends. Please leave the book with I. Please leave the book with me. So I hope you have done the exercise with me. Now do the next exercise, students. Correct the errors in the use of relative pronouns. This is the company whom Jack Ma built from scratch. This is the company where Jack Ma built from scratch. This cafe always plays the songs what I like. This cafe always plays the song what I like. Here the correct pronoun will be correct relative pronoun will be whom I like. Or the cafe always plays the songs whom I like. Do you know to this letter should be addressed? Do you know to whom this letter should be addressed? And in the second question, the cafe always plays the songs which I like. Which the correct answer is which in the second question. And in the third question, do you know to whom this letter should be addressed? So the correct answer is whom. We should use here whom. Next, in the question number 4, is this the book whom you bought last year? Is this the book that you bought last year or which you bought last year? Either you can place here that or you can place here which. Next question is this is the Ranthambore tiger who was tagged by forest officials last year. This is the Ranthambore tiger that was tagged or which was tagged. We can write either that was tagged or which was tagged by forest officials last year. So next question is this is the house what lies on the way to the market. So this is the house which lies on the way to the market. So we have completed all the exercise related to lesson 2 pronouns. I hope this video will help you a lot and please like my videos, like and share my videos and so that I could help you a lot, teach you a lot. Till then, thank you, students. Bye. See you in the next video.